Students received an unexpected email from former Principal Matthew Hauser on February 21st. This left many asking what happens next.
Reporters Haley Carnogan and Natalie Stanley found the answer from McCracken County High School Superintendent Josh Hunt.
After almost 11 years dedicated to MCHS and spending 5 as the principal, Hauser decided to step down to spend more time with his family. The hiring process for a new principal is in effect as interviews start within the next 2 weeks. State law leaves the decision entirely to Superintendent Josh Hunt, who says he'll also include the MCHS site-based council of 4 MCHS employees and 3 parents to find someone that meets everyone's expectations.
It's someone that is capable of running a team that can run a school, because it definitely takes a team to run this school.
Through an anonymous survey, Mr. Hunt asked McCracken's staff what they want in their next leader.
I think our teachers have talked about needing someone that's a really good communicator, someone that can set a vision and make sure everyone understands what it is.
In the meantime, we conducted a survey to ensure students' voices were heard in the process. We received over 300 responses.
Someone who is willing to communicate, someone who cares about students and student feelings. I want a principal who is invested in the mental health and educational success of the student body. I want a principal who realizes that standardized test scores are not the sole indicator of success and supports other pathways such as the fine arts, trades, and sports. I care because this affects the school as a whole. We are welcoming a new person into our school that may not know their way around, so therefore, the new principal may take a while to get adjusted before being able to take care of issues.
You know, you have to stop and say, oh, where we're at and where do we need to go? But, you know, change should be an opportunity. It's an opportunity to look at what you have in place, the way you do business, maybe the way you should do it different, and look at it as an opportunity for growth.
Applications close March 7th and interviews will be conducted over the next 2 weeks.
Mr. Hunt also says students could expect to meet the new principal after spring break. End of program assessments are coming up. Students with 2 or more CTE classes will be taking the test in 2 weeks. If you pass, you will receive career readiness certification. Also, some content areas can receive college credit at WKCTC, Murray State, and other schools across Kentucky. While there are practice questions online, students and teachers say the only way to pass is to take your time and pay attention.
The end of program assessment was easy at first, going over all the knowledge that I got in the media pathway. Taking the test was pretty easy, and then they had some college and career readiness questions that were a bit harder.
Seniors take the test the 19th, juniors on the 20th, and sophomores on the 21st. Testing takes place in the gym as soon as the morning bell rings. Make sure to bring your charged Chromebook.
Our FPLA students showed off their skills in business and marketing last Wednesday when they took a trip to the FPLA Region 1 conference. MCHS's FPLA took a trip to Murray State, where they were tested on their knowledge of their subject of choice. Kevin Denny placed 2nd in public speaking, Cameron McDowell placed 3rd in sports and entertainment management, Marion Portoliano placed 3rd in business communications, Zach Pope placed 1st in advertising, Partha Patel placed 1st in business calculations, and Alexa Brower placed 1st in the region for organizational leadership. A top 3 placing in their category means they are going to the state conference.
I'm nervous. I'm hopeful. I think that I'll do okay. I'm hoping, but yeah, I'm excited.
These students will be headed to the Kentucky FPLA State Leadership Conference in Louisville, April 8th to the 10th. If you would like to join FPLA, contact Mr. Mungle upstairs, House 5. The Maintail, McCracken County High School's yearbook, was recently named as the 2023 Outstanding Yearbook by Wadsworth. Wadsworth is the company that prints our yearbook when it comes out each fall. They were also selected to be the publication Possibilities, which shows great examples of student journalism and nice editing of the student yearbooks across the country. You can buy one at yearbookforever.com for $65 and will rise to $75 on April 1st. Also, seniors, make sure that you select delivery instead of pickup. Seniors, you are probably waiting for your FAFSA report. Your college applications are done and you might be wondering, what do I need to do now?
Mustang TV's Maddie Hayes found the answers to that question and more.
I'm going to school at SIU in Carbondale, Illinois.
WKCTC.
Like these seniors, you may think you're already ahead of the college game, but there are still more things to do. Many seniors haven't signed up for the Senior Google Classroom.
Do you ever check your Senior Google Classroom? No, not regularly, no.
Why?
I don't know. I guess I'll just focus on everything else in classroom besides that.
College and career counselor Dr. Leeson Stevenson says that the decision now turns to how to pay for a higher education with multiple scholarships still open.
I met just by chance with 2 seniors last night at FAFSA that said, I've never been in the classroom. I'm going to XYZ University and I'm getting a athletic scholarship and all I've got to do is come up with $2,000. Well, wouldn't you want some free money to help come up with $2,000 and keep $2,000 in your pocket?
If you are planning on attending WKCTC specifically, you have a 2-year free scholarship. Senior Victoria Ziegler says that she is planning on attending there and is most excited for the experience.
Probably meeting new people at college and learning things,
You can do more to make your college life easier, for example, scheduling a campus tour or signing up when they come inside MCHS.
They will then work with students who have applied. If you haven't applied, they can work with you that on Monday and Tuesday to get that admissions application filled out. It is a free application, and then from there they will start scheduling your classes for the fall. You need to keep it.
The senior Google Classroom code is UUEMCJI. Make sure you check it regularly for important announcements.
By the way, WKCTC will be here Monday and Tuesday to help schedule classes or even apply, but you must sign up in the Google Classroom. A speech contest gives students a chance to speak about creating hope in the world. 3 MCHS students prepared their 5 to 8 minute talk for the McCracken County Rotary Club speech contest. Sophia Wang, Scarlett Hernandez, and Genevieve Bonnell competed. Bonnell placed third, winning some prize money.
It was more like nerve-wracking in the beginning, and then once you get started you kind of forget that they're there until you look at them and you make eye contact with one of them and you're like, oh my god, you're touching me, don't look at me. But you just kind of forget about it once you get started.
Look out for next year's Rotary Speech Contest and how to sign up.
The Kentucky Art Education Association received admissions from many young artists in the region. Students had the opportunity to submit artworks to multiple different categories for a chance of exhibition and awards. The KYEA Exhibition accepts works in 13 different categories, some being painting, drawing, ceramics, and photography. This exhibition showcases the best high school student artworks in the region, and accepted works will later move on the all-state level. Art teacher Ms. Stamper provides her insight on the importance of this competition.
It benefits students because it gives them real-world opportunities to compete against their peers across the state and see kind of how they line up. It is always in the eyes of the juror, so whether I think their work is great or not doesn't matter. It's sort of the next level above.
The closing reception will be held in Murray State University Doyle Fine Arts Building this Sunday, March 10th from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m.
The Wind Ensemble was invited to a music clinic at Simo to help improve themselves with their music as a group and for special help individually. Mr. Lovell was able to get his wind ensemble into a very amazing clinic for some critiquing of the song they are practicing, Ride the Sky, on Saturday, February 24th. Dr. Jim Daughters is the head band director at Simo and is highly knowledgeable in music. Andrea Mora says this wind ensemble was able to improve in their piece because of this clinic and that she was able to learn some better techniques with her instrument.
I think a lot of the people really did like it. I ended up talking to one of the new directors who's a Simo alumni who taught me how to conduct, and he really enjoyed our pieces. It was just really cool to perform a commissioned piece in front of everyone.
The Wind Ensemble is wrapping up this year with solo and ensemble and with their last concert of the year.
McCracken County High School's treble choir recently went to sing with 3 other schools at the Athena Festival to learn from a different choral director. Murray State University hosted the Athena Festival on Monday. This gave them the opportunity to come together to learn new music to perform that same night. This was a festival for treble choirs to come together and see women supporting women. The Athena Festival also provided clinics where different choirs could sing and be assisted by other choral directors for one-on-one help with the ensembles.
It was really just a great experience to get to sing with a lot of other people from different schools. I mean, I saw people that I haven't seen in like maybe 5 or 6 years. No matter what's going on in your life, you can always go back to choirs, and it kind of lets you escape what's going on.
The choirs will go to assessment on March 26th.
The McCracken County basketball teams continue their road to Rupp. For Mustang TV Sports, I'm Maddie Hayes. Tuesday night, the Lady Mustangs beat Marshall County at Murray State 54-45 to advance to the second round. If the Lady Mustangs win Friday night, they will continue into the championship Saturday night. The boys basketball team advanced to the next round, beating Graves County 40-34 on Wednesday night. The boys basketball team will play this Saturday against Murray High at 1 o'clock. If they win, they will advance to the championship on March the 10th. Seniors Claire Johnson and Connor Miller were named KABC First Region Players of the Year for their outbreaking season this year. Johnson led her team in 29 games with 682 points, and Miller with 480 points in 27 games.
It feels really good. I feel like my hard work has paid off, so it's just kind of like a big reward for that.
Claire Johnson and Connor Miller are competing to win Mr. and Miss Kentucky basketball. Stay tuned for updates on our basketball players. MCHS senior Caleb Suter ended his high school swim career last weekend. Caleb won first in both his races in the 100 butterfly and the 200 freestyle at semi-state. The boys' relay at semi-state was able to jump up a place and place 14th. Caleb advanced on to the state competition. He was able to place 7th in his 100 butterfly and 12th in his 200 freestyle. Caleb says that he was happy with his last high school swims and that in college he will continue his swimming career.
I think I did really good at state this year. I did manage to get 7th place in my 100 fly, and I was right on my best time, so I think overall that was a really good swim.
We wish Caleb luck and a great college experience next year. Caleb will be attending the University of Missouri, St. Louis to swim and major in civil engineering and minor in media studies. The fishing team at McCracken competed in a bass fishing tournament last Sunday with 6 total teams competing for McCracken. Students in the bass fishing team competed in a fishing tournament for which the team could catch the highest weighing bass. With 80 teams competing and 144 total bass caught, here we have Nick Hayes to give his input on how his tournament went.
It was pretty good, pretty cold in the morning, but it warmed up a little bit. Took a little bit to find fish, but after we found them, it was a good day.
The bass fishing team had a great time competing, and they can't wait to compete in the next tournament. MCHS senior wrestler Abby Ellis signed with Lindsey Wilson. Abby has been on the wrestling team for 4 years, and she worked hard for that scholarship. She has been working hard for this change and is really happy that she got this offer and wants to improve her speed and strength.
They have a first-year women's program this year. It's brand new, and I wanted to be a part of something that was on the uprise, kind of like McCracken's wrestling team. Their girls' team was pretty new, and I just want to be a part of something that could potentially be really big.
Abby is working on her moves and skills over the summer to prepare for the college level.
Thank you for watching another episode of Mustang TV News.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned for new episodes.
And remember, everyone matters and every moment counts.